Hi, I'm Starfire, but my real name's Alexia, and this has been my best friend since 4th grade.
Hi.
Okay, so I asked you guys to send me questions, so I have a bunch of them. Okay, so the first question is, what is the cutest thing that Juice has done for me? Okay, he's written me like really, really cute songs. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't. My birthday is June 5th, 1998. I'm 20 years old. I'm really old. I graduated in 2016. I feel like most of the people watching this are like in 6th grade, but I'm really old. Because why do we live to die? Okay, so this is like weird, but this is just like my idea. I feel like life is kind of like a dream, and then when you die, you like wake up, you know, because dreams are like temporary, like how life is temporary, but like death, that's like, you know, that's like eternal, that's forever. And it's like, I don't know, that's just how I view it. And it's like, the reason why is like, I just feel like we're kind of like God's like experiment, you know? Then, when Juice WRLD comes to Royal Oak, will you be there? Yes. I almost wasn't gonna go because I went home early. Like, I'm at home right now because I got really, really sick.
I'm happy about it.
Being home? Yeah. What's your opinion on, how do you say that, ICE or ICE?
Ice.
ICE and Donald Trump. I don't know too much about Donald Trump. My opinion's pretty biased because I only see all the terrible things he does, and like I seen all like the sexist and like racist things, and like I feel like that's kind of personal because I'm a woman and I'm multiple like nationalities, but I'm sure he does good things too, but I don't really see any of that. Or maybe he just does no good at all, but like I don't know. But so I feel like I shouldn't really give an opinion on that because I'm not a politician. Okay, favorite place to go clothes shopping. I really, really like boutiques, like on Melrose. Not to sound like an LA bitch. I'm not an LA bitch. I'm from Livonia, Michigan. But I really like boutiques. Okay, this makes me sound so basic. I really like Urban Outfitters. I really like the Louis store. I love Gucci. But my all-time favorite store is Hot Topic.
I'm dead.
Oh, the phone lied. What was it again? Oh, thanks. Okay, my favorite pair of shoes. Okay, they're these shoes I'm gonna show you. Jared got them for me. They got grass on them. Look. Okay, I wear them like every day. They're a Birkenstock and Rick Owen collab. The song that he made about me, he talks about getting me these shoes. It's so cute. Okay, I'm eating this peach. I chew really loud, so I'm sorry, but I'm hungry. Because how are you so nice? Most people don't show the love or even care enough like you do. I'm only nice sometimes. Like, if I feel like people are, like, I'm really mean, especially in the DMs if I feel like people are using me. Like, if there's people that I haven't spoken to in 5 years and they hit me up like, oh, can you get me a feature with Juice? Like, can you send me free, like, X clothes, like Revenge, or free Juice WRLD clothes? Or, like, can you get me on stage? And it's like, and then I'm rude to them, and they try to say that I'm mean, but it's like, personally, I feel like you're mean for trying to use me and only hitting me up when you want something. But it's like, if I feel like you don't want something and you just want help or advice, especially things like on mental health, and you're just like struggling, like obviously I'm going to be nice to you because nobody was nice to me about that. And it made me feel like kind of like shit, and I don't want anybody else to feel like that. Because it's like in high school, those are like your impressionable years and kind of make up who you are as an adult.
She's not mean. She's actually very caring. She's one of my closest friends. We've known each other for like, don't even know how long.
Since 4th grade.
We've gotten in our fights, obviously, but no.
I did nothing wrong.
She's probably one of the most humble people you'll ever meet.
Okay, that's what makes me mad too, is people try to tell me that I went Hollywood. It's like, I didn't go Hollywood. No. I just don't let people use me anymore.
She comes home and sleeps at her mom's house and still will come over to my little house and hang out with me.
Like, so. I'm filming this in her backyard right now where she'd have parties at like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm in the same spot. Okay. Favorite place you went with Juice WRLD? Okay, Amsterdam. That's my favorite place ever. I love it. Are you planning on changing your hair? I kind of want to change my hair color, but I feel like I can't because my name is like Starfire, so I feel like I signed away my hair. Like you know how people sign their soul and sell their soul? I signed and like sold my hair. It has to be pink and red forever. Nike or Adidas? I'm really lazy. I don't do sports. I think Adidas is cuter, but I think Nike is more practical. Actually, my favorite is Puma. I think they're the cutest, but not actually for working out. What's your favorite rock band?
I'm dead. Pierce the Veil?
Yes, Pierce the Veil. I've loved them forever. I love Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, but I also like a lot of grunge. Like, I like, the basics, like Nirvana and Pearl Jam. Like, he wanted to sound like the Pixies. A lot of people in the rap scene are all like, ooh, Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, but then they don't even know who the Pixies are, which is literally like Kurt Cobain's like inspiration, or was his inspiration. And then it's like, I really like Pearl Jam, which makes me feel like a traitor because when Kurt was still alive, like him and like the lead singer of Pearl Jam had a lot of like drama, but I like them equally. But also, that dog is so loud. Hi, doggy.
He's going inside.
But before Pearl Jam, there was Mudhoney's, and I really like them too. If you like Nirvana, you should look up Local H. They're this band from Illinois. They got founded in 1987, and they're really, really good. There's a song, it came out, or it was posted on YouTube at least in 2011. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. It's so good. Like, they use the word copacetic, and that's really rare and like special, and so it's cool. Okay, but I also like Sublime. I like NoFX. I like Bring Me the Horizon. I like A Day to Remember. I like everything. I really like
going back to like a 14-year-old Alexia right now.
Okay, I'm not going back to 14-year-old me. I've never changed. People say the Hot Topic scene shit is a phase. It's not. I've been in the same phase since 6th grade. This guy showed me Bring Me the Horizon in 6th grade, and it was over with. I never went back. It was suicide season. It was over with. Over with. And it just got worse every year. Like, actually, once a year, I have this annual emo phase where I cut all my hair off, I dye it black, I chop it up, and I only wear black and get new piercings and tattoos. Yeah. I'm 20 years old. People used to bully me in high school for it a little bit. I was like weird. I'd walk around with my guitar on my back. Like, I would skateboard with her. I'd listen to my little like rock bands and like underground grunge shit.
We'd
like
go to skate shops.
Go to skate shops together. I'd like dye streaks in my hair. I had like a lip piercing. My boyfriend at the time, his hair was like to here, and he was like an amazing skateboarder, and we were just like losers, like emo losers, like that like cut ourselves and hated life. It sucked. Actually, like,
I wasn't.
No, not her. Like, me and my ex, though. Like, I don't know. I had, like, a lot of problems, actually, back then. Okay, oh, this leads right into it. It says, advice on self-love. It took, like, for me, I have, like, borderline personality disorder, so it's really different for everybody, especially if you have, like, a disorder, But self-love, I think it comes from, like, I have a lot of insecurities, not with like myself as a person or how I look or my weight or how I feel, but it's like insecurities with how other people are going to treat me. So for self-love, it came down to not caring what people think about me anymore, because it's like you can't control how people are going to treat you. No matter how good of a person you are, how good you are to them, if they're shitty, if they don't love themselves, they're not going to be able to reflect that back to you, So self-love, you learn to love yourself when you just stop caring what other people think. You need to love yourself more than other people like love you, Otherwise, you're never really going to be happy, I think. Okay, favorite sport. I guess cross country isn't a sport, but I did it all through high school, so I like cross country. But I have to say my favorite sport is basketball because she plays basketball, and so I have to support. Okay.
Go-karts.
Does G-Money have a girl? If not, where do I sign up? I don't know if I should say that he has a few or if I should say he has none. I don't want to get him in trouble. Next question. I can't find your channel. Okay, well, if you're watching this, you found it. My link is in my bio on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, it's @itsstarfire, and then on Twitter, it's @itsstarfire_. Okay. P.O. box so I can send you stuff. I don't have one yet. I'm putting this peach down. Oh. Hang on. Okay. How did you and Juice WRLD meet? Okay, so this is really cute. A lot of you guys probably don't know this because I haven't put up any new music in a long time. But I started recording music maybe a year ago, and when I got back from living in Florida, I was trying to find a new studio to be at, and I was trying to reconnect with friends in Chicago, and so I seen one of my friends at a studio, so I was like, hey, can I come, because I just wanted to catch up and hang out with him and everything, and so I went, And then when I got there, the engineer, he was like, I know you. And I was like, no, you don't. And he's like, yeah, look, I've DM'd you before and everything. And it's because he was trying to like hit on me, right? But then like I was so different back then. Like I had a lot of masculine energy because I just came back from Florida, like living with like 15 men. So I was just like a dude, you know. I was hanging out with all these like rappers, and like they weren't like hitting on me. I wasn't like sleeping with them, and I just like kind of acted like one. So he wasn't attracted to me at all because of like my masculine like energy. But he already knew who I was for my music, and he said that people in the studio have played it before, and he told me that my sound was like different and I could come back and record whenever I wanted. And so I kept going back. You know, I actually wasn't recording, I was just getting to know him. Like we were just friends. We were like really good friends. And then he was like, you know what, like your music reminds me a lot of my friend's music. He was like, you guys sing about the same things, your sound is similar, and like your personalities, you guys are like the same person, and like you guys really need to meet because you guys need to meet because you're just like the same person. He knew that we'd get along, right? And so he told me to DM him, and then he texted Juice. He texted him. He's like, hey, this girl's gonna DM you, make sure you reply, right? But the thing is, I didn't DM him. I was just like, okay. But the thing is, like, I found, you know, I saw he was like a rapper, and I was like, I don't really want to talk to like another rapper. I already had my one experience with one. You know, I was like, I'm good, I'm done. But then I seen him on my timeline, and I was like, maybe this is a sign. I was like, fuck it, maybe I should just listen to this guy and like do it, because it's like I've been single for 3 years, and like I talked to one person in like 3 years and it wasn't good, so it's like maybe I should just try. And then I did, and then we were just like talking, and then he randomly like gave me his number, and so then we were texting for 3 days, and we found out that we had like a lot in common. And so after 3 days of texting and even knowing that the other person existed, I went out to LA and we met, and everything was just like instant. Like we literally like kissed and like all that. Like the first day like we met, and it was really cute. And then 2 weeks after that, he texted me and he was like, I want you to be my girlfriend. I was like, okay, then I'm your girlfriend. Then it was happily ever after. It was like really fast, it was really easy. But like that's what happens when you find someone that's like emotionally available, and like, you know, I don't know, when you have stuff in common with them. And that's how we met. So like through music. How did I meet X?